Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, hopefully elect. It's your brother Yahweh Call from Great Millstone Orlando Camp. And just real quick, being that the spirit is moving right now, all right, and I'm gonna go ahead and go to this real quick. Just make this, Lord willing, straight to the point. In Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 12, for the word of God is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. So basically, because it appears to be there's a spirit of sifting right now, certain decrees going out, just the way that the spirit is moving, all right, and finding out more and more who these guys that aren't right, whether it's amongst the body, all right, within Great Millstone, or dealing with affiliate camps, all right, people that give double honors, all right, whatever the case may be. It's only a matter of time. If you're not right, the spirit is going to weed you out. The spirit is going to call you out, and your true, as far as your intentions, is going to be made known through the spirit. The spirit is going to call you out. And there's a whole lot of there's a spirit of disorder, disorderly conduct, all right, which in this thing of ours, that's we'll go ahead and go to this in Matthew, because that's one thing with Jake. Jake, they don't want to be told what to do. Jake wants to continue to be out of order, and this thing of ours is about being in order, all right. As a matter of fact, real quick, in Wisdom of Solomon 8:1, wisdom reacheth from one end of the earth, Salakia, wisdom reacheth from one end to another mightily, and sweetly doeth she order all things, all right. Now, we're about to enter into the kingdom, Lord willing, where that number we be found worthy. We're about to obtain the kingdom, all right. But before we get the kingdom, how because every brother's going to have their lot, and we're learning the what it is to be responsible, responsible judges, ruling in righteousness and in with integrity, all right, or equity, I meant to say. This is why one reason why the Lord has it to where as far as the trials and tribulations that brothers go through, all right, let me go to this 2 Corinthians 6, or rather was that 1 Corinthians rather, where was that at? That it goes into where's that at, man? I think that's 2 Corinthians. Where it talks about judging small matters. Yeah, that's it. 1 Corinthians 6:1. 1 Corinthians 6:1. Dare any of you, having a matter against another, go to law before the unjust and not before the saints? Do you not know that the saints shall judge the world? And that's what, Lord willing, the Lord is prepping us, all right, to be future judges of the world, all right, the universe, under Yahweh Shai, all right. But how do you expect to be in that type of position, hold that type of rank and authority, right, if you don't know how to deal with order, and the order that Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai has established on earth, starting with the apostles of Great Millstone, all right, which are the true leaders of the nation of Israel right now, whether you want to believe it or not. Reading on, it says, and if the world shall be judged by you, are you not unworthy to judge the smallest matters? So you see, like I was saying, this is why one of the reasons why the Lord has us going through trials and tribulations, because we learn to apply wisdom. We learn to judge certain matters, deal with certain matters. All right. Again, we're learning what it is to be responsible judges. You know, I'll go ahead and read verse 3. Know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life? So you see, being that Lord willing, if we're at that number, we're going to have that ranking authority, that ranking structure over the angels. All right. But again, how do we expect to have that type of authority, being that type of authoritative position? And you know, brothers, I'm not even going to say brothers, but, you know, niggas can't even deal with the natural order that Yahweh Shema Shah has established on the earth, starting with the apostles, you know. Going to now Matthew 7, because that's what it boils down to ultimately, and that's why I read that Hebrews 4, all right? Because, you know, it's coming out through the Spirit that a lot of guys don't want to be in order, you know. Jake has a problem with order. They don't want to be told what to do, you know. Matthew chapter 7 verse Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which do go in thereat. So you see, and you know, seeing the apostles in person move that the way that they do, certain orders and decrees, especially from Apostle Tahar, you know, seeing it firsthand, because I am up here in New York City. So just seeing how the apostles move in person, like I said, especially when it comes to the Apostle Tahar, all right, you know, it makes sense, you know, it makes sense, you know, and I'll leave it at that. That's why, you know, like the Apostle Tahar, you know, he says certain things like, hey man, you know, because even when it comes to this whole situation with the affiliate camps, the fact that the Spirit had Apostle Tahar basically give that invitation, an open invitation, which a lot of Jake, man, they take it like we're asking for more members, you know, which we're not, all right. But it's just through the Spirit, you know, because when that came out, when that open invitation came out, you know, hey, like I said, through the Spirit, you know, it's pretty much been another sifter, you know, because Jake took it the wrong way, you know, like we need more, as if GMS needs more members. You know, we don't do this thing for the numbers of views. We don't do this thing for the majority, you know. But nevertheless, you know, I'm not gonna get into all that. But like I said, just looking at that, you know, it's shown a lot of these dudes' spirits. It showed their true intentions. It showed the intentions of their thoughts and their, you know, what's really on their mind. To the point where even Apostle Tahar said, don't even give double honors. You want to do your own thing, do your own thing. You know, like I said, it makes sense more and more when the apostles say certain things. It makes sense. You know, you want to do your own thing, because it's easy to get comfortable, complacent, do what you want. You know, because again, a lot of Jake, they don't want to come up under the order. Jake doesn't want to come up under order, and that's what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to ultimately. All right, Jake doesn't want to get in order. All right. So that's why, like I said, the way that leads to destruction is easy, it's wide, all right? And there'll be many people that go in that way, you know? Do it your way, you know? Do it your way, all right? Do it your way, you know? Do what you want to do, all right? But for the sincere men, all right, it's like I said, that open invitation from the Apostle Tahar, which was through the Spirit. It was through the Spirit, you know? Because, you know, if you're a real man, you would know that you need order. You know, if you have some type of real understanding, you would understand that you need order. We need order. You know, I know when that invitation came to me about crossing over, you know, getting ready for the test and crossing over, I was enlightened. You know, I was excited because I know Being at one point being a brother that was on the outside for a while. All right. And I knew there was more to it than just teaching, doing videos. I knew there was more to it than that. So I was enlightened to get up, come up under the order. All right. I need to be led. I need to be guided. You know, I need to be guided. And being around brothers and coming up under that order of brothers, man, I've learned so much, still learning so much. All right. Still learning so much, And if you have any type of sense, you would, in a roundabout way, have the same type of attitude, have the same type of mindset. But Jake, they don't want to come up on the order. That's what it is. They want to continue to do their own thing because it's easy, It's easy. All right. But verse 14, it says, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life. And the Lord keeps us He's keeping us on a straight path. All right. The straight and narrow path. All right. It says, and few there be that find it. All right. So you see, man, Salakia. Let me get the one in let me get the one in Second Esdras. Second Esdras 7. So yeah, Second Esdras 7 and 7, starting at 7. The entrance thereof, matter of fact, verse 6, Second Esdras 7 and 6. There is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. So that's the point. All right. The fact that this path is so tight that one man can only go through but once, one at a time, which reminds you of a single file order, like how we were taught in school, right? Growing up, elementary school, single file line, right? In an orderly fashion, all right? Which again, Jake, they don't want to come up under the order. Jake wants to continue to be out of order, and that's as it appears. The spirit is revealing that a lot of Jakes are disorderly. They don't want to come up under the order. And that's why a lot of Jakes leave Great Millstone, because unlike these other camps, you can't just do what you want to do. You can't just do what you want to do. There is a standard that we are held to, all right. And if we be of those men, there we are held to the highest standard. At that, if we be of that number. All right. So there is standard in this thing of ours, There is standards in this thing of ours that a lot of Jake, they just refuse to get with the program because they want to do what they want to do. And that's cool. All right. Let them do what they want to do. Let them do what they want to do. But this thing of ours, a part of what this thing of ours consists of is brothers falling in line, getting in order. All right. And Jake can't even do that, Jake can't even do that. So how do you expect to obtain the kingdom and be in one of those positions of leadership in the kingdom? All right. And you can't follow simple instructions on the earth. All right. Proverbs 25. Proverbs 25 and 28. He that have no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. So you see, and that's what this thing of ours is about, all right? Or that's what it consists of, because Jake, like I said, they're emotional. They want to do what they want to do. Jake can't be told what to do, All right. And again, you want to be one of those positions with Yahushua, under Yahushua, but you can't even, follow simple instructions. You know, Jake acts like a real bitch when certain decrees come out, when it's time to get in line, when it's time to fall in order. Jake acts like a little bitch. Because like the Apostle Recall says, man, Jake, man, they just got that spirit of the so-called black woman on them, man. Jake is nothing but a bunch of effeminate, emotional, simp, weak, docile, beta-ass dudes, man. Jake doesn't want to be told what to do because they're emotional. Well, how do you expect to obtain any type of position in the kingdom and you don't even know how to control your emotions? Because that's, a major thing in this thing of ours is, learning to control our spirit, rule over ourselves. Matter of fact, Proverbs 16 and 32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh the city. So you see, and that's what this thing is about. Another thing that this thing of ours is about self-control, temperance, discipline, which all equates to falling in order, falling in line. All right, get with the program or not. Single file line in a fashionly order, and it takes a real man to be, to like I said, have that understanding. Like, man, I need to be guided through the Spirit of the Lord. I need to be led. I need order, Like I said, man, I was enlightened when the opportunity was presented to me about joining the camp, crossing over, taking that trooper test, the whole shebang. Because I know I need order, man. I need this. All right? I need this. I need rebuke. I need counsel, so on and so forth. But Jake, they just a bunch of emotional bitches, and they don't want to be told what to do. Jake doesn't want to be told what to do. They want to continue to be out of order. They want to be disorderly, and that's what the Spirit is showing. A bunch of disorderly Jakes, emotional, effeminate Jakes. All right? But it was just real quick on my mind. Lord wanting us to edify and giving all praises to Yahweh by Shema Shai. Shalom to you, hopefully, like.